suck at everyone else.
All right, folks. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
No.
Introducing first.
Okay, what a way to start things off. Making his return to DOA. The wrestling genius is about to be in action. Now, Sid, it's been a minute since we've seen Mr. Makabe here in the Asylum, and last time he was here, he was the DOA Pure Champion, having to relinquish the title due to injury. Now looking to climb his way back into some contendership here.
It has been 15 long months for Makabe. Not like he ever has anything to prove, but tonight he may actually have something to prove.
Well, if anyone can prove how talented they are in that ring, Derrick Shaw is definitely one of them.
He has one hell of an obstacle.
And introducing his opponent.
From the time that Daniel Makabe has been away, this combatant right here has been making a name for himself. And that name is Derrick Shaw.
He is a graduate of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Fight Dojo.
If you're nasty.
Daddy Shaw has really worked himself up over the last year. We're starting his dark matches before we even see him on the IWTV. So really dominating those, getting onto the regular show, and really has been an unstoppable force.
Obviously a fan favorite of the inmates here at DOA. As Derrick Shaw will look to continue his momentum. Something that will be easier said than done up against an opponent like Daniel Makabe, who, as we mentioned moments ago, also is looking to prove himself getting back into action here in DOA.
Daniel Makabe isn't wearing an AFC Richmond jersey. It leads me to believe he hates Ted Lasso. Confirmed or denied? Confirmed.
I just got Apple TV, so I'll let you know soon.
Really? 3 months all the time.
For all mankind, a good one. It has nothing to do with Nick Foley. Little bit of almost a dueling chant here to start things off. A little show of respect.
Referee Buddy Murphy.
Referee Buddy Ruth.
Baby Ruth?
So that's closer. I'll go with that one. These two are quickly jockeying for position. Daniel Makabe, the technician of the two, as to where Shaw is the powerhouse striker. I do not think that will stop him from going for some chain wrestling as well as Makabe. Ooh, might be not something Makabe is used to, is trying to get out of harm's way in the opening moments of a match here, but Makabe from one knee looks for the classic lockup here.
Shaw's got to get some distance between them. If you get too close to Makabe, he'll tie you in a knot before you even realize what's happened.
It's the truth. There's Daniel Makabe now. Ooh, almost had both shoulders down there, and things were almost over as quickly as they begun. Back down to the mat go the shoulders, but gets the left one up.
Look at that strength of Shaw.
And look at the bridging abilities of Daniel Makabe.
Should have stomped him.
Back
right
to
in the
his
top
feet.
of his head.
Shaw now locking in that headlock. But Makabe takes him to the ropes. Ooh, look at that, dropping to one knee, using all of his body weight to keep that submission hold locked in. Quite impressive when you're up against someone like Daniel Makabe. Again, Shaw, he knows what he's doing.
I really would have thought this would have been more of a striking game if Shaw had his way. I didn't expect him to try and trade holds with Makabe.
Maybe it's a wise tactic, keeping maybe I spoke too soon.
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. They're just switching from what I thought.
Makabe could be the one to do the strikes first. Out of the way goes Makabe into the corner. Nobody home, going for that big drop kick, and this is a moment that Shaw was looking for. No, Makabe counters the waist lock. Shaw counters the counter, and Makabe quickly gets some back elbows in the perfect places, but only to be forearmed to the back of the neck, and Shaw looking to end things, looking for that burning hammer, but Makabe, I don't think I've ever seen anyone get out of a burning hammer or torture rack attempt with a side headlock.
Wow.
Impressive.
That is quite the reversal.
Now it's Shaw who's having some trouble here on the mat, making sure his shoulders are staying off of the mat there.
That is a tight headlock by Danny. Try not Danny.
Oh, there you go.
Has he ever gone by Danny?
I mean, I heard he loves it.
Good.
Makabe, look at that, stepping on the foot, or the hand there rather, of Shaw. And Shaw just fell right into the trap laid by Daniel Makabe.
He's got a modified Rings of Saturn. Big Rascals fan is Dan Makabe.
Look at that. Makabe just kind of lounging while his opponent is just writhing in pain. Whoa. Makabe never leaving a submission locked in for longer than he has to, changing it up, keeping his opponent on his toes, on his back rather.
He's going for the toes.
There you go.
You know what? There's nothing that impresses me more than just a straight punch to the gut. You know who taught me that? My grandma. I was 4 years old, birthday, walked out of the bathroom, oh bam! Right in the stomach.
You deserve it. Sid,
you know
look
what
at this. Makabe transitioned that almost into an STF, but Derrick Shaw there wisely not letting Makabe fully get that locked in. Makabe realized that and quickly changing the plans now. Derrick Shaw fighting his way to his feet, going to the midsection of Makabe, doing whatever he can to get out of that predicament he was in. Makabe wastes no time going for a single leg, but no, that's not going to work on Daddy Shaw.
Daddy doesn't do what Daddy doesn't like.
You know what they say, don't wake Daddy. But you can give him a back body drop. He might just counter it into a sunset, but only a 2.5 as Makabe kicks out and realized he was in trouble. Was a past tense because he's now got that locked in. The cattle mutilation is applied, and Derrick Shaw knew exactly how much trouble he was in, making his way to the bottom rope, forcing the break of that submission hold.
You have got to break that hold. You cannot last long in that.
Oh, Makabe getting some jeers from the inmates here, telling referee Buddy Ruth that he knew he had to the count of 5 to break that submission.
Buddy Ruth does not have to put up with this. He has Baby Ruth money.
Would you stop? Looking for another whip there, but holding on to the rope. So Makabe changing it up on the fly.
I went to Buddy Ruth's birthday party. You know who's there? Count Chocula, Willy Wonka, the whole gang.
Oh, Makabe regretting that decision of chopping Shaw. I think he just woke Daddy up. Once again, jockeying for position here. Shaw was looking to take Makabe to the ropes, but Makabe, once again, the ring awareness coming into play, knowing he had his back up against the ropes, and instead of just giving up, just was able to just get his opponent to the floor. But that was impressive. So was that headbutt by Derrick Shaw. Followed up with a huge forearm. Makabe's rethinking his life on the apron there. Derrick Shaw
working out some. We've seen this before.
Shaw was maybe thinking about. Shaw was thinking something deadly out there.
I thought he was going for the T-bone suplex into the corner, like when he wrestled Ethan HG. Here we go.
Yep. Sid, you called it. Oh, wait a minute.
Went for the ears.
He just gouged his elbow into the ears, or into the ear rather, of Derrick Shaw. A little cauliflower ear to get out of that. That's a very wise tactic by Makabe.
We saw him with the tight front face locks, the headlocks really grinding that ear. You don't see it very often, but maybe that's why they call him the wrestling genius.
I think that's why they call him the wrestling genius. As Derrick Shaw was favoring that ear on the apron, Makabe out of nowhere with a drop kick to the face, now mocking his opponent. Daniel Makabe has had enough of his opponent. He seems to have enough of the inmates of the asylum as well. Lateral press. Near fall. Daniel Makabe now.
Right on that ear. He's got that left knee right into the cartilage of his right ear.
Simultaneously trying to get that arm of Derrick Shaw, potentially looking for the cross arm breaker. And if he gets that, it could be all she wrote.
If you're Shaw, you kind of got to give up the ear to protect the arm here.
But your grandma taught me. I mean, what?
What?
Daddy Shaw chants echoing the Eagles Lodge. Wait a minute. To the midsection. Goes for a big chop. Makabe counters it with a collar and elbow, but gets sent face first to the apron. Derrick Shaw.
Oh!
He's got that front face lock, and he's taking him for a full-on gator roll across the ring and back.
Got that daddy roll. Donkey roll there, kind of shades of the Style Boys.
Oh, double underhook. And Daniel Makabe goes for the ride. This is not where you want to be if you're Makabe. And I'm not talking about two shoulders on the mat. I'm talking about on the receiving end of any sort of suplex from Derrick Shaw. Shaw now squishing his opponent in the corner, and Sid, something tells me he's not done.
This is not where you want to be.
Ooh, gets the boot up, does Makabe. But Shaw catches him, little head and arm, and just uses all of his strength to dump Daniel Makabe up and over.
That might be it. Makabe really tried to block that, really go dead weight. Shaw just powered him over.
That was too close.
That is so impressive.
Head and arm suplex. Shades of Taz. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to get him up in the torture rack. Maybe looking for the fireman's, or sorry, the burning hammer. No, Makabe saw it coming.
Oh! That's going to leave a mark.
Ouch. Oh, looking for a lariat. Has to go with a left instead of his trusty right. Again, not be able to hit the lariat with the arm he's used to, but still strong enough with the left one. Shaw hits the ropes. Makabe connects.
Cattle mutilate.
Tiger suplex. Makabe's pulling out all the stops, and this could be it.
Oh!
Wow.
Shaw looked surprised he kicked out of that.
Even the Daddy Shaw fans in the room were surprised he was able to get out of that, but he might not be so lucky here as Shaw.
He's got to protect that right arm if he has any hope of being able to hit a substantial lariat.
Makabe there was looking for the Makabe lock there, looking for the big unit punch, but instead meets nothing but a headbutt.
There we go.
There was the big right lariat. But I think that Shaw may have taken a lot out of himself in the process, finally able to pin Makabe, and no.
You need to get a quicker pin there. Oh, duck the lariat.
Once again,
going for the octopus stretch.
Makabe had him scouted. Shaw able to get out of that one. Makabe goes to the other side, another octopus stretch.
Octopi at this point. Whoa!
The strength on display as Shaw has him up. Transitions.
Oh my God!
Fireman's carry to the torture rack. Burning hammer! What a victory!
The winner of this match, Derrick Shaw!
Big win for Derrick Shaw.
What a display of strength by Derrick Shaw, transitioning the fireman's carry to the torture rack and into the burning hammer. 1, 2, 3. Derrick Shaw puts away the wrestling genius.